Oh shit. Here we go. Load colony. I remember where we were at last time. Here's all of our mods. Interaction bubbles. I love this. I think this is so cute when they're just like talking to each other and you get to see what they're talking about. Wow. Inspired taming Andy. We don't need any more animals though. Baby cow. How cute. These avian things are super cool. Oh, the giant hermit crab. I forgot about it. Oh, look at it. It's called a boulder mitt. Yeah, I'll fucking shit up over here. What is this, a mink? It is! It's a mink. All of our animals are doing super great. These are our edible animals. The ones we eat. Same as these. I can't keep these fucking chunks out in this room, so I've just given up. Oh no, you're working on it. Petite the dog has given birth. That's great. Beet plants. How's the cotton coming? You're back! Welcome back. Oh, I realize I don't have chat up on this one. Don't remember. Cool. There we go. Oh, not what I wanted to fix. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Fixed. Solved. I didn't know I had so many. Oh my god, I forgot we got this thing. Look at it. Slurry peed. It's gonna make it so bunch of nutrient pests that we're never gonna eat. But we can sell it. That's how we make our money. Not that we don't have enough money. I don't actually even know how much we have. Zoom out and then double click. Or I could just go over here actually. 9,000 because we spent a bunch on something. I don't remember what it was now though. All of our farms. You're working on these. That's great. What are we growing on these? Pea plants, because I remember these grow really well. Pea plants on this as well. This will also be pea plants as soon as they finish fixing all that. Peor. I can do it down to there. That might reach. Maybe. Katie, what are you actually building? Oh, you're deconstructing those. That's actually great and exactly what I want. So, helper. Oh, I forgot about helper. Man, you look weird. Yeah, these will be for Zippy plants. Goal is for this to be a whole hydroponics room. So we need more stuff. Oh, they're chit-chatting. This place is super beautiful. I'm glad. I've worked so hard on this. Is it cold again? Oh my god, you guys are never happy. That looks great. I am concerned if these catch on fire, we are screwed, so. We need to finish these doors. So maybe we work on that right now. Yeah, deconstruct those doors. I want them to be auto doors, so we move a little bit faster. Oh man, I feel like this game is like very loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. There we go. A little better. Let's see. Slurry when do we get to harvest you? And where are they putting the nutrient paste at, out of curiosity? We gotta be doing some with it. Oh wait, I also forgot. Katie's pregnant. Katie? Third trimester, good lord. Rufus. Lobo, Rufus. Wildlife wise, what we got around? Merkling. I don't really care about these though. Rodus Steam Age or something like that. Kind of reminds me of Horse. It is very complicated to learn, I will say, when you're first starting out. Like, you don't have to do all of this. I first off have like a bunch of mods installed because I've played this game a lot, so I like it to be a new experience. But you know, basically you start out smaller. You don't have to build into a mountain. You can kind of build however you want. Originally, I actually started out here, and then I mined all of this out so I could move into the mountain. True learning problems, say no. Yeah, it's it takes a while. It took me a long time to get even kind of good at this game. And I frequently will have all of my colonies die out. Like, could still happen with this colony. I mean, we don't have that many people with that many guns. We have some security, but like, kill box wise, this is not a good kill box. Neither is this. This is okay, but it's not great. I just get what I love the music in this game too. But like I said, I have a ton of mods in this one. I think I have like 20 mods going, something around that. I have all these unique animals. This is a unique animal from a unique mod. The big ox here, Thunder Ox, also. The way their faces look, aesthetically, and some of the hairs. But it's a great game. It's fun once you get to learn it. Take your time. You can kind of build however you want. Did you finish these doors? Katie, finish the doors, Katie! I see in the kitchen, I'm like, food, yeah! They're making tons of food over here. These are all food that's done. This is all meat that they have stored up. These are drugs. It's called ambrosia. Gets them very high. Got beer, chocolate. I actually store hay in here and hops. They need to start making more beer over here, but they haven't done it yet. Ooh, are these peas almost done? I'm interested. Some of the plants are also unique, so like these beets, they're a unique plant to one of the mods. This could be a base game, I have no idea actually. Ooh, zit. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? A wild pawn? Oh no, tell me about this thing. are variants of wild pods that have adapted to live outside swamps and rainforests. Since they have less access to water or rotting vegetation, they grow much less and are much less dangerous. Wild pods are less resistant to gunfire, but retain the weakness to fire in their bigger brethren. Wild ponds reproduce asexually by releasing clumps of spores every few weeks, so its children are completely wild, independent from it, with no concept of parenthood. No, asexual creatures can't be sterilized. Although it's risky, the wild ponds can be hunted and farmed for small amounts of edible raw fungus. Interesting. Very relaxing, yes. We do have some of those as well. Where do they store those bad boys at? Well, I thought they stored them in here. Why is everything on fire? Oh god. Put it out. You're not very helpful, Andy. They have some of the meds. The beer, the brosia. Do we not have any weed? We used to have weed. Apparently we're out. I haven't grown them in a while. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to just drink beer, I guess. We don't even have that much of that. Oh man. Do we really not have that much? 12 self-discharging stored. Yeah, see? Sure, if we could. I know, they're so sad. I'm surprised they're not like, we need more weed, please. Margarita, you're fine. How else can we make more? That's not putting out any. I can't put this here because we're growing trees. What can we grow? I mean, I guess I could build another one of these. Are these connected? Yeah. Man! This fucking thing uses so much power. Oh, damn. Everybody's healed. That's good. Can they get around this if I, like, build it this way? No, I don't want to chance it and then they can't get in there. Turn off some lights, maybe. But the lights don't use that much. Won't hurt, though. Turn all this off. All these lights. All of them off. That one also doesn't need to be on. This one doesn't need to be on. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it's helping a little bit. See? Just noticed it looks like a floating head with this print. Yeah, my shirt is about the same color, so unfortunately. Also, for whatever reason, Rimworld always really fucks with my green screen. I don't know why. Do people live in these ones? No. That can also be turned off. It does, and I don't know why. I could just turn it off and just, like, have my regular background, but it always looks a little weird. I might fix it here in a minute. We'll see. Actually, no, it's gonna bother me. Here. I shall fix now. Oh, hold on. Moisture pump. Research screen. Foam turret. Multi-barrel. Compact weaponry. Sure. Go ahead and reel. Let's see. Oh! All I think I have to do is move the green screen. It's blue, actually, but... voila. Now my shirt is still see-through, but I can fix that. Live overlay. Filters. Edit filters. There we go. That just looks normal. Yeah, that's what my background used to look like. It just used to be that way. But then I got a green screen for... What did I get it for? Anniversary present, that's what it was. It's like, I don't remember what I got it for. Oh, the children are learning by themselves. What are y'all learning? From who? Who's... Katie's in labor! Katie, go rest. She's not happy, obviously. One would think you're not when you're having a baby. Katie, you're very slow. We're gonna gather for the birth. Dr. Jinyuk and Fred the dad. Jinyuk, get the fuck up and get over there. Fred? Alright. Good luck, Katie. Your last baby, which was also named Baby, I think. Let me double check this. Yeah. Did Doctor die on my thing? I don't remember. Baby man. I forgot I have to actually name them. I didn't do it last time. That's why they all have weird names. Fred. Oh. Abraham. So nice. Nikita. How's it going in here? That baby better not be sick. We had a sick baby last time. Should name one of them Bob for future builder. I could do that. We don't know what their skills are gonna really be though. Healthy child. Oh look, they Boulay. Oh, absolutely. Boulay. We love it. Healthy baby, total quantity 91. Katie, Jinyuk 5, endurance, bed health, yeah. Baby Boulay. Name the baby. First name Decker. Shauna, sure. We're gonna call her Decker. When he becomes a teen, he will then say, I don't want to be a builder dad, I want to be a cook. I can always rename them too, by the way. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. I forgot how you change their name. You're able to change it though. Because I can change anybody's. Arlano. Bio. Oh, right here. Here we will. Decker, you're gonna be called Bob. Bobby, because it's a girl. Bobby with an I. Don't mind me, I like thinking funny serious when it comes to game characters. I like it. Sometimes I go with it. I remember a while back ago I was playing this game, and they had a bunch of children that came and were like asking for help. I was like, no, let me help you. And they were like, no. So I tried to just like take them because they were all orphans. They didn't like it, so they tried to kill us. The only one that survived was this guy, Grods. And I was like, well, you're gonna live with me, Grods, even if you don't want to, which he doesn't, because he has unwavering loyalty. So he's just a child slave. But it's okay, we're raising him. He's getting raised, he gets to go to school. He gets nice clothes. He has a very nice bedroom. He's just You know, if he wants to escape when he gets older, sure, I'll let him. Yeah, but they were all like between the ages of, I don't know, like 3 and 14, maybe 12. Katie's tired. Same girl, but not for the same reason. I mean, he gets the perk of slave job, yeah. And like he does the same thing as all the other children does, which is, you know, they just clean the base. Like they have to sweep and like do stuff like that. They haul some stuff, put it away. But look, it's a very nice bedroom. Like a good bed. He has some art. You know, a wooden dresser. Like the same as everybody else, except for like one person who doesn't like. I think it's Ivana. She doesn't like having. She's aesthetic. What is it? No, she's a pyromaniac. I had somebody who didn't want art. They were like, I don't want a nice room. I was like, okay. Fair enough. This is Katie and Fred's room. Katie's the leader. Is my shirt still messed up? What the heck? I totally thought I fixed that. Filters. Edit filters. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Probably had to. To be honest, he gets better perks than most jobs IRL. Yeah, like, see, he's got it good. He gets to go to school. Like, we have a school here where he gets to learn stuff from people. He sleeps in as long as he wants. Clothes whenever he wants. Nice food. He doesn't have to do anything. I think that's all he does right now is just clean. He's a patient. Bed rest, basic. So, like, swapping. And he cleans. That's it. I could have him do all this other stuff, and I'm like, no. Just do what the other kids do. I just don't want you to be an orphan, but you really wanted to just not live with me. Which, fair enough, my guy. We're getting more of that. That's great. Wow, we have so much of that. Margarita. Raid source for pay. Leader Pelagia, leader of the Empire, is asking for your help. Her enemies have been harassing her settlement. She wants you to help using signals to draw them towards not far and away from her people. If she does, her enemies will activate a sign nearby to harass you. There's a military staging area guarded by 5 wasters, and that will launch raids on you every 25 days. And there may be an unknown threat. I'm gonna be real, none of that sounds like anything that I want, so no. Hearing school makes me think of when my sister asked me when the last time I was actually in schools, and I looked her dead in the and said 9th grade for context. A pair of giant pangolin. You give me these pangolins! When is the last time I was in school? Let me... When was I in school last? 2018. I was in college. That was the last... My last year in college was in 2018. Oh, man. That's so long ago. Oh! What this penguin? Yeah, see, well, I don't think I want children. I mean, right now. Right now I know I don't, but like in the future even, and yeah, I would not let them drop out. I very much believe in at least a high school education, for the least. I'm not saying everybody has to go to college. I even told my mom this for, like, my siblings. She was like, they need to go to college. And I'm like, sometimes college isn't for everybody. Like... One of your kids, I'm not sure, should go to college. It might be a waste of money for them. They might do better in, like, a trade school or something. He finished college, though, finally. It took him a long time. But I think he would have done really well in, like, HVAC as well, personally. Dropped out in 9th grade. Oh, wow. Oh, I can imagine. I was like big and like I loved school. I was like one of those weird kids that like I freaking loved going to school. I was like, I mean, like I loved being there. I didn't like doing the work, but like I enjoyed school for the most part. I did not enjoy college. College sucked. But colossal. What is this? A strange floating creature bounces around in the distance, blundering around the landscape. A small horde of smaller specimens seems to be attracted and follow it in short distance. They seem to be mostly harmless and will probably leave it after they fed. Okay. What the fuck are these things? Look at them. Little ghosty looking things. Okay, yeah, y'all hang out. This pangolin needs to come live with us though, cause I'm trying to like I had plenty of villas, which they. Oh yeah, see, I could see that like wanting to leave for that reason. I probably should have been bullied. I was a weird kid, and I was the kid that's like, teacher, you forgot homework. But I also hung out with other smart kids, and those other kids, smart kids, their parents all worked for the school, and they were like, yeah, you can't bully those kids, because, be sent to detention, or ISS. Cool. When we get the other ones, we can get babies. And I felt pretty lucky that I liked school for the most part. I had a pretty alright. See, I slept in college classes all the time. It made my husband so fucking mad because he'd be like, you're paying to be here. I'm like, I don't want to be here. Who the fuck would want to take a class at 8 a.m.? Not me. Especially botany? No. Gross. I don't want to be in a botany class at 8 a.m. I slept. I was like, I paid. I can sleep if I want to. I probably did sleep in some of my high school classes too. But like, they weren't gonna tell me no. Oh, see, yeah. I feel like I know somebody else who, like a couple people from my high school have CNAs. I was surprised my mom didn't get her CNA license. She actually worked for like a, what's it called? Like a nursing home for a long time. Well, for a while, like several, at least 5 years in my childhood. But she was like, worked in an office with the head nurse, but like did accounting and some other random stuff or bookkeeping for them. It's very weird. Yeah, see, that's what I've heard about most people who work it. They're like, yeah, I like it for the most part. I think my cousin was a CNA, and then she ended up getting, she was a CNA and then worked to get her RN license, I think. Like, kind of at the same time. Like, got the CNA so she could work, and then moved on to the RN. I know she's an RN now because she puts it on everything. Let's see. Ooh, these horse. Look at you children out here just like laying around. What are y'all doing? Y'all better get this other fucking pangolin, please. Don't make me sad. Who's our best tamer? Andy. Hey, Andy. Man, y'all still haven't got it? Wow, you guys are... got a bunch of, nursing-ish fields, or, like, medical field. That's the word I'm looking for. Very nice. I worked it's not really medical field, but medical adjacent. I worked in the pharmacy all through college, and because in the state that I worked in, which was Arkansas at the time, you didn't have to go to school to be a pharmacy tech. I did take the class and like passed it and everything, but it was like, this is not for me. I do not want to work in the medical field. I like helping people, but people get really mad at pharmacy people because they're like, why are my drugs so expensive? And it's like, well, that's a good question. Unfortunately, you have not so great insurance. Mountain Home, Arkansas. I think I know where that is. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I remember correctly. I grew up near the Fort Smith area, so that's actually where I went to college. Fort Smith, University of Arkansas. Back home in Delaware, though. Nice. I'm trying to think if I've ever been to Delaware. I don't think so. I've done a lot of traveling. I'm for sure I didn't stay there. If I was there, I like what was passing through kind of thing. I've been to, let's see, been to DC, whatever the one above DC is. Been there. Because I went to Baltimore, Maryland. Been to New York. New Jersey I passed through because I flew into New Jersey. Didn't stay long though. I've been to a lot of the western U.S. though. That's where I've been the most. I think the only western state that I'm missing is Utah, and I probably will be taking a trip there soon. My friend's from there, so. Oh no, who's sick? Ivana, don't you have asthma? You do. Like fish in flat ground, much like Oklahoma. Oklahoma's very flat. So is Kansas, but I like fish. Fishing's alright. I used to fish a lot growing up. I haven't done it in a long time, though. Mostly, I don't have a... It's boring here, but it's where your family is. Nice. I do not have any family that currently lives near me, which... Not that I don't like my family, but... I say that. My husband's family lives, like... I don't know, maybe... I think, like, maybe an hour... if that, away. I don't mind it though. I like kind of living further away from my family, so. Katie, why are you starving? Go eat. Malnourished. Homie, just go eat. Oh yeah, the pangolin, look at you. It's so cool. Please get the other pangolin. I will be so sad if we don't. So I don't just want one pangolin, I want 2 pangolins. Oh my god. Aw, that stinks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, not that you're like living with your family, but like for the reason why. I don't know, some people like to live with their family. I personally have moved back in with my family at one point, but like, not for very long. But luckily it was for like, I was moving abroad and didn't have a place to live for like 2 weeks while I was waiting to leave. Also, when I moved back, didn't have a place to live then either. I will say that was the shitty time of like living abroad, coming back, and being like, well, shit. I live with my grandma though, and that was easy. Like me and my husband we weren't married at the time, but like we lived with my grandma in her like mother-in-law suite. So that was great. We lived there for like a month. I think like a month and a couple days. Oh shit, I never changed the game. Wow. There we go. That is very impressive. Like, I would say living in an unfamiliar state, that's, you know, it's tough to not have people you know really near you. Like, my brother he went to college, like, super, like, a lot of states away, like, 10, 12 hours worth of driving, and we were both very impressed that he was able to do it. We were like, okay. He now lives a little bit closer, but he lives with his girlfriend's parents while they save money, so. Which, hey, fair enough. Saving money, that's another great reason to live with family. Why? Whoa, did you get struck by lightning? Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, I would not live with my mom again, though. I would live with my grandma again. That was great. Not my mom. My mom, love her to death, but we are a little too different. And we bicker a lot. So, would not turn out well. I would live with my mother-in-law. She's pretty cool, too. Or any of my siblings. I would definitely live with any of my siblings. I like all of them. Oh, they're leaving. Do we get that pangolin? No! Oh my god! Who is trying to do this? Oh wow. Yeah, no, my grandma... I have... One side of my family is like that. Like, my paternal side, massive shit talkers. My maternal side, she's like... No. She's very, like, just this sweet old nice. I say old and nice. She's blunt. Like, if she thinks you have gained weight, you will know. She will tell you. And it will be the first things out of her mouth when she sees you. But, she's also, like... She doesn't care. She's like, you look like you've gained weight, and just moves on with their conversation. My mom is just, like, very, what's a good word for it? Particular. Like, she's very big on appearances, for the most part. Does she make amazing grandma cookies, though? No, she does not make cookies. She makes very good scrambled eggs, I will say. And... the best mac and cheese in the world. And it's like box mac and cheese, but it's still very good. She puts approximately half a tub of butter in it. I know, it's sad. Now, the crazy grandma, that woman can bake. She's a baker. She's super good baker, too. Like, oh, she makes, like, really good from home cakes, pies, like, just scratch cookies. Like, we used to go see her, like, every Wednesday. I'd stay at her house, and we'd have, like, bake-offs, and, like, we'd try different cookie recipes. And I was just like, oh, this is great. I love this. I also liked being with my grandparents on those Wednesdays because they literally, any food I wanted for, like, dinner, they were like, okay, you want to go eat this barbecue place that's 20 miles away from our house every week? Sure. We'll do that. Oh, you just want 2 foot-long Subway sandwiches even though you can only eat one? Okay. We'll get you whatever you want. I'm like, wow. How crazy. It's great and all, but she is also psycho. Don't get it twisted. She very much, favors my dad a little too much to the point, like, she makes a lot of excuses for him, and I'm like, listen, man, he's got problems. You gotta let him fail a little bit, so. My other Mimi's very nice. She, like, babysat me all the time. Like, even to this day, we'll get so mad if my mom buys my brother something and not me. She'll be like, you should do that. You didn't buy Brie that. I'm like, Mimi, it's okay. Brock's not as well. He doesn't do quite as good as me. He's getting there, but he also didn't have somebody to live with for a long time. I've always, literally since I moved out, lived with my now husband, was boyfriend, so. And even, we also had roommates at several points, which Brock's also had roommates, so. Roommates are not something I miss at all. I did not like having roommates. I hated it, actually. The only time I liked it is when we lived one specific house when we lived abroad. And that's because everybody in that house, nobody was from Ireland, which is where we lived. We're all from different countries. Y'all missed this pangolin, didn't you? I'm gonna be so mad. They can. They definitely could tell. Oh no, now we just have one pangolin. That sucks. I might just let it go. You're free to go. Release to repopulate. Releasing an animal into the wild to repopulate means you will never see it again, and it will walk off the map. That's fine. The male is gone, so we can't do that. I even... No! It died! That was so unfortunate. No, see, we had clean roommates. They were just annoying. Like, some roommates can be very, very annoying. Like, we had hyper cleaners in one of the houses we lived in when we lived in Ireland, and they were like, your husband left a water stain on the stove. And I, like, looked at it, and I was like, oh, okay. It was just like a couple drops of water. You could have easily just not seen it because it was a glass top, and I was like, wow, alright. Your grandma is the room full of trash type. Oh, well, yeah, no. I couldn't. I will say, grandparents seem to have this, like, thing where they love to, like, hoard stuff. Yeah, like, what had happened was he had made, like, ramen noodles, and I guess, like, a couple drops had, like, came out, and it wasn't, like, a lot. It wasn't, like, a full ring. It was just, like, a spot that you easily could have missed, like, when you wiped up. And it was, like, they were, like, he did this. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, here, let me wipe it up. You need to tell him to not do that. And I was like, I didn't know how to, like, be nice and be like, okay, I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but okay. Like, I get it, because I'm pretty clean. Like, I like my house to stay mostly clean. Like, if he smelled like something sticky that was gonna get, like, bugs, or, like, it was, like, a lot of water, like, you boiled over a whole thing, and it was, like, real bad, I would be like, yeah, no, I got him. I'll tell him. But, no, it was just, like, a couple. I was like, wow, okay. I've never lived with somebody who wanted to be this clean before. Wow. This is terrible. The house we lived in before that, man, the ants are really gonna come for that. They are. They're gonna be real thirsty at that water stain. Because right, it was just a couple drops, so it dried. It just, you know, had a little stain. I want to say a stain, but like, you know, like a hard water stain or whatever. I was just like, this is a lot. Our old house that we lived in was like almost the opposite. Like, we had to have a cleaning schedule because we were between the ages of like 20. Let's see, I was 22 when I moved there, I think. 23. I was 22. I was 22, and the oldest person who lived in that house with us was 26. So we had an age gap of 4 years in that one house. And they would just, like, cook food and leave it on the counter. And they just shoot a text and be like, hey, if anybody wants this, you know, just help yourself. I'll wash the plate when I get home. And it was always like that. And I loved it. I think it's because our roommates after that were a bit older than us. They were, like, in their 40s. There was, like, 2 other couples, and they were from Brazil. They were learning English, which I thought was a very cool way to learn English. They went to Ireland and lived there for 2 years to learn English, which is the best way to learn language, actually, is to be in that country, I guess. They do have weird accents, though, in some of those spots. So I was like, what a weird place to decide to do that. But, hey, you know, it also, I was going to say it's cheaper to live there. It's not. People throw trash in the house in front of me and say, pick that up when I was... Oh, yeah, no, I would have been like, you can fuck straight off with that. That was the thing I got in trouble for a lot as a child was, I really very much, backtalked all the time. Like, my parents were always like, you were a good kid. You just thought you were way smarter than everybody else. And you always let us know that. I'm like, that adds up. That adds up. Oh yeah, no, cussing was never, like, a weird thing in my household. Like, it was never, like, they were like, kids shouldn't cuss. But, like, my parents cussed all the time. And the crazy grandma still to this day cusses like a sailor. And I think it's so funny. It's very, because it can be very, it can scare people. You see like a 5-foot, like 70-year-old woman just cussing up a storm. You're just like, what the fuck's happening over there? What's going on? No, I was never, my mom, she heard me cuss, it didn't matter. She was like, don't say that word. Get a little soap in your mouth for that. I think that's why I like cilantro now, is because, like, I used to get soap in my mouth all the time. And I do have that gene where cilantro tastes like soap, but I do also like cilantro, so. I could go for a taco with some cilantro on it. I just ate, though. I ate a salad. I don't need to eat anything else. I've been munching all day. Me and my friend were talking about this earlier. We were very, went to tacos now, right? Ugh. Like, I would even take some Taco Bell tacos right now. Like, typically I don't like their tacos very much. I do like their Supreme tacos. Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. That's it. That's where it's at. But, just some regular tacos. You get some street tacos. I was hoping my husband would cook dinner for us, but I stopped by his work on my way home to drop something off for him. And I was like, are you gonna cook dinner? And he was like, no, today's Tuesday, I'm going to the gym. And I was like, fuck. Talk about some good Cinnabon rolls. I don't think I've ever tried their Cinnabon rolls. You know what? The thing in my life I miss, and I could bring one thing back. Like, anything. I would bring back Cinnaminis from Burger King. Because those fucking things were fire. And I miss them so much. Like, I wait every year to see if they'll bring them back. I don't think they will. But, oh, they were so fucking good. We used to get them all the time. Because my step-grandma, I just call her grandma. My other grandma, the third one, she worked there. So we'd go see her on Saturdays. Fuck me, they were good. Do you have a sweet tooth? If so, you probably like the cinnamon rolls. I do. I do have a sweet tooth. Like, a big one. Like, my kick here lately is I cooked a whole bunch of... I mean, these aren't that sweet, but, like those powdered muffins that are, like, $1. You just cook them, add water. That's it. Or milk, if whatever you choose. I always do water, because I don't have milk at my house. I just, like, have been eating those, like, as snacks. Or Fruit by the Foot. Fruit by the Foot has also been one of my big things I've been going back to here lately. Be back, sister, call my name. Alright. I'm gonna do this just like this. Oh shit, one. There we go. And I'll be right back. hath returned. I had to go check. I realized, I looked out kind of at the corner of my eye and I noticed it was raining again. And I was like, fuck, I know one of these fucking cats is outside right now. And it's just, so with this catio for cats, and normally they're pretty good. Like Giovanni, the big fat white one, he can get in and out. He's great. He's got it. He's down. Food's a great motivator for that boy. The other cat, though, he can get out. He can get out just fine. It's coming back in. He just can't do it. Oh, hell yeah! Sister of the Year, right there. I'm probably gonna have to get food after this. Oh wait, no, I have Tostino's party pizzas. I'm gonna make one of those. So I'm not like hungry enough to eat a lot, but just hungry enough that I'm like, I don't want to go to bed without anything. Yeah, but I found the cat. He was McChillin in his newest spot, which is for some reason in the laundry room on my shelf of stuff. They gotta fight for it. My husband, I think, made a pizza for himself or something. He's on a this high protein diet. He found these high protein pizzas, and he's been very excited about them. I think that's what he had, because he told me on his way home today, or when I was on my way home, if I could start the oven for him, that would be great. So he could just quickly do that. Eat that and then go. Paved. I want this fixed because it looks weird. So you have 6 sisters. Do you have any brothers? I'm trying to get munchies and eat everything diet. Yeah, that's kind of me. I just try to like not eat 2 brothers. Wow. A lot of siblings, man. I mean, I feel that. I don't have like that many siblings, but I have. Hold on. Math. Hard. I have 1 stepsister and 4 brothers, between half and you're the youngest of all of them. Oh yeah, no, see, opposite for me. I'm the oldest. I'm the bossiest. I get this all the time. They're always like, you're so bossy. And I'm like, yeah, none of y'all don't do anything. I gotta be the boss. Somebody has to be the boss. You guys are so all indecisive. It's funny, because I'm the oldest, so I'm one of the girls. The other girl is the youngest, and we're both the bossy people. Both of us. That, like, our brothers don't care. They're like, whatever. That's fine. I say that. One of my brothers, Brock, the one I, like, grew up with forever, he's like, you're so bossy all the time. He used to say that. Not so much anymore, but he's like, you used to be so bossy. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, somebody's gotta be the boss. I think I have some sibling. My stepdad's kids don't reach out much. Yeah, that's kind of, like, honestly, I think my dad probably has more children that he doesn't know about. Wouldn't be that surprised by that. My mom, though, just the 2 of us. She's got me, I'm Brianna, and then my brother Brock. And then we have 2 step-siblings, who I just call them my brother and sister. I think it's very funny, because, like, I'm very short. I'm, like, 5 foot. And my stepbrother is like 6'4" and 300 and something pounds. Like he plays college football. He's some type of lineman. I always fuck this up, so I'm not even. I think he plays offense. So it's on the older siblings to be bossy, or I would be. Yeah, see, like I get it all the time. Like I'm other people's boss now, and they're like, you're a very good leader. I'm like, thank you. It's because I'm an older sister and I'm very good at being bossy, so. It's always so funny. My husband hates that I'm so bossy, though, because he's also the oldest sibling. We're both the very oldest in both of our families. Like, I was the first grandchild for everybody. Same for him, first grandchild. So we're both very bossy. Him a little bit less. But his family is insane. There's 5 aunts. So his mom had 4 sisters, every one of those sisters had sons. None of them had girls. So it's just a family of boys. Which I love them all. They're all great. Like, they're so nice. But, oh my god, you scared the shit out of me. I thought you already left. Hey girl, those shorts look great on you. Hey, are you wearing... No, what shoes are you wearing to the gym right now? Don't wear those. You're good. It's raining. You're gonna ruin them. Okay, whatever. It's raining outside. He's wearing leather shoes to go to the gym. He doesn't do cardio at the gym. He like runs in other places. He's just gonna go do weights today, so he's a big workout guy. She had a boy. You're like, I was the special one. I was the one she waited on. No, my mom had two and was like, I'm done. I don't want another child. You two are enough. She does, and then she married somebody who has two children. Now she says all the time, she's like, I really regret, like, she's like, you were so easy, and I thought you were a difficult child. And I was like, I know, I'm an easy one. I kind of just take care of myself. You don't really have to even check on me. Oh, I was an accident. I recently, like in the last year, I asked my mom, I was like, was I an accident child? And she was like, yes, you were an accident. You were the oldest. So, like, you were an accident. I was like, I could have been planned. She was like, I had you at 19. Do you think that you are planned? And I was like, no, I guess not. But it's okay. I don't care. I think Brock was planned. I think. Maybe. I did tell him one time he was adopted. That's like the older sibling thing. Like, I tormented this poor child. We tormented each other. I was like, yeah, you were adopted. And he was like, what? I mean, look. You don't look like... He does... What's funny is he believed me. I was like, you don't look like either our mom or his dad, my stepdad. It's like, you don't look like either of them. He does. He looks like a spitting image of his dad. And he, like, believed it, cried to my mom. My mom was like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm like, it was very funny. You gotta admit. Because my mom grew up with my sister. Oh, interesting. Kind of like she didn't know, like, your sister didn't know that your mom was her mom. I've seen that happen before. I would be surprised. I mean, I would now, because I know, like, I was an accident child, but yeah, my mom had me when she was 19, which, I mean, in the area we grew up in, not, like, that big of a thing. Most people have kids around that age. Like, most people in my high school class have children now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is young. I could imagine having a kid at 14. Like, even now, I'm 26, turn 27 soon. And I, like, having a child now, I'm like, no, that's too soon. I'm more on, like, my grandma's speed. Like, my grandma had her first kid when she turned 35. My Mimi. She's like, just wait. If you really want them, then you can have them then. Yeah, that's what me and my husband agreed on. Like, when I was in high school, I was like, I want 6 kids. And then as I've gotten older, I've been like, I want 2. I want 1. And now, like, for the last year or so, I've been like, I don't really know if I want kids. But we always agreed, like, 30, if we ever decided to have kids, is when we would start trying. But now I'm kind of like, maybe push that back to 35. It seemed to work out well for my grandma. Maybe that'll work out well for me. Because they're a lot of work, though. They're a lot of work. I babysit kids all the time. All the time. Nephews are enough for me. Yeah, see, like, that's kind of what I'm waiting on, is all my siblings to have kids. We need to hurry up. I mean, granted, they are ages 20 and How old is Brock and Zach? 23, 24. And I'm like, you guys can have kids already. And they're like, no, you have kids. You're married and older. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I watch my cousins, though, and my husband's cousins. See, that's what listen, if you told me right now, if I found out that my brother had a kid, wouldn't be surprised. Not even slightly.